Hello friends, welcome to Wesley Tomsky's Top 10 video... Well, that didn't take long. Hello people of YouTube, hello subscribers, hello lovers of film, welcome to my Top 10 Movies of 2014 list. Now, this is a Top 10 list. Like all other Top 10 lists, it's not biased, it's not opinionated. These are statistically and factually the Top 10 best movies of 2014. And if you disagree, well, you're just wrong. The reason this is so late is because I was waiting for a movie to come from the library that didn't even end up on the list. So it was for nothing, it was all in vain, and that sucks. Now, I did not review all of these movies. I didn't start my channel, really, until November, and a lot of the good movies came out in the first half of the year. And not all of them released theatrically with the United States and all that at the right year, at the right time, and it was a big mess. And here we go. So it begins. Number 10. This one is kind of cheating, and that's why it's at number 10 and not higher, because as a film, this movie kind of sucks. But if you skip from action scene to action scene, which I was able to do because I rented it at home on Blu-ray and didn't watch it in the theater, it's freaking awesome. And that is The Raid 2. Best action sequences by far of the year, even if everything else kind of sucks. I did watch it dubbed instead of subbed, and apparently English voice talent for these kinds of movies is just terrible. The first one is great because it's a very good self-contained action movie. It's sequence-driven, it's got a simple plot, get inside the building, kill everybody. And it's awesome. The second one has some of the best choreographed action. These actors, they are so good physically. And the final showdown between the bad guy and the good guy is just, it's awesome, especially with the Linkin Park score in the background. It's getting all bang. I'm not a snobby film critic. I could appreciate good action, alright? Number 9. I did do a video of this movie, and it's Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer was a really, really dynamic action movie. I loved how they moved from scene to scene and how they had to react to the plot that was going on. I liked the style of it, I liked how it was shot, and I liked the plot. Chris Evans is great, everybody else is great, even though I don't know who they are. It's a very, very foreigner film, but I think that's what makes it so great. The novelty of being uniquely different than, like, say, Captain America 2, The Winter Soldier. Number 8. Coming in at number 8 is The Grand Budapest Hotel. I've only seen 3 of Wes Anderson's films, but I already love him. I mean, he's got a pretty awesome name. But his style with the symmetry and the class and the really, like... I really gotta script these better. It's really funny, it's really vulgar, it's really entertaining, and it's a great movie. You should see it. First movie on this list that is nominated for Best Picture. I wouldn't be entirely crushed if it won. Ralph Fiennes does awesome. That was 8, right? What are we on? 1, 2, 3, 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 7. Number 7 is Whiplash. This movie was super intense and hardcore. J.K. Simmons. Oh man, I hope he gets something for this role. This is a really simple movie about a guy trying to play drums, trying to achieve his dream, and that's the movie, and it's super intense, it's really well done. The music is amazing, and I love the theme of it and the feel of it, and it's kind of dark, and it's very spazzy type jazz kind of movie. I officially gave this an 8 in my review, but I would dock this up to a 9. This is pretty good. Outstanding film, outstanding performances, outstanding everything. Technically flawless. Great movie. Number 6. Number 6 is this really, really creepy foreign movie, and it's called Under the Skin. A lot of this movie was improv. They did it with hidden cameras with real people in Ireland, and only afterward did they tell them that they were filming a movie. This is a lot like Enemy in the way it's not a very direct film. All kinds of symbolism and underlying themes. I really love the eerie, long, drawn-out, just mysterious soundtrack. It fits the movie perfectly. Also has some of the scariest, creepiest imagery I have ever seen in a movie. Holy crap! That blue guy under the water? Oh man! Some explicit nudity. I don't want to say that because it's Scarlett Johansson, and I don't want you to just go see the movie because Scarlett Johansson gets naked in it. Crap. Whatever. I'll edit that out. I'm not the MPAA. I don't rate movies for content. Just look it up on IMDb. Number 5! Number 5 is Clint Eastwood's new movie, American Sniper. This movie, I was worried it might get boring, but turns out it was awesome. Sweet, sweet Iraqi military, you know, shooter action stuff, and it's a good companion piece to Black Hawk Down, I feel. A lot of the action scenes are very similarly done. You really care for Bradley Cooper, his family stuff is done really well, it never gets boring, it never drags on. And even though it technically came out in 2015, if they're counting it the 2014 Oscars, I'm counting it in my 2014 top 10 list. Number 4! Yeah! 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 I'm gonna drive that into the ground. The big selling point on Birdman is the one-shot look of it. Flawless cinematography, absolutely gorgeous. Great ensemble cast, everyone does fantastic. It's funny, it's intense, it's a pretty good allegory on a few serious themes in life that deal with movie critics, theaters, acting, big blockbusters, and all kinds of other stuff like that. Ran out of breath. Acting, script, directing, Birdman, all fantastic. Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu's got another movie coming out, which I'll talk about in 2 videos later. Number 3! Gone Girl. Holy crap. Number 2! Hold on. Time for some props. Because I have these. Look at this. We have so many butter knives. Oh my god. It doesn't make any sense because we've got like 3 freaking spoons. X-Men Days of Future Past. This came out much earlier in the year. But I did see it opening day and I was like, wow, that was awesome. I was telling everybody about everyone go see X-Men. X-Men is cool again, alright? Days of Future Past. That's where it's at. Not only does it have my second favorite superhero in it, Wolverine, it's got Ian McKellen's back, Patrick Stewart's back. Oh man, and it's such a dark opening theme, and the ending is so awesome and touching, and when there isn't like sweet CGI action going on down to intense music, there's like super emotional parts where you're like, oh my god. All those years wasted fighting each other, Charles, to have a precious few of them back. In the old hats, oh my god, that was great. This is just a really well-made movie. Bryan Singer's back, he can still do X-Men movies. X-Men Apocalypse. I can't wait. Thumbs fun! Was there ever any question? The only movie I actually gave a 10 to. The other one, it was a joke, okay? Interstellar. Christopher Nolan is back with his new sci-fi space movie, and I loved it. In fact, that's what started my channel. You wouldn't have me without Interstellar. A lot of people's YouTube channels start because they hate a movie so much they have to go on and talk crap about it. But it was the opposite for me. I loved Interstellar so much. I felt so passionate. I have to share this with the world because everyone thinks it sucks because the reviews are bad. It's amazing. Just go see it. I spent 7 minutes telling you you should go see it. So if you haven't already, you missed out. It was an emotional movie. It was a visually stunning movie. The soundtrack was amazing. I called it subtle in my review. It's not subtle. Some tracks are subtle, but it gets really loud, and I love it. There's the track, the docking scene. I have like 3 different versions of that on my YouTube favorites playlist, and I listen to it over and over and over again. And I try to do it on the piano, but I'm not. The music doesn't flow through me like it does Hans Zimmer. After this year, Christopher Nolan has usurped Peter Jackson as my favorite director. He could make a documentary about freaking farm animals, and I will see it in 2016. All in all, really good year for movies, guys. There's a lot of ones that didn't make the cut. I'm gonna do a little award show thing since the Oscars are coming up. Some of it are the standard categories, but there's a lot of new ones that I'm pretty creative, and I think I've come up with myself, and I'm pretty proud of them. So stay tuned for that. In terms of actual 2015 movie reviews, if Focus gets at least decent reviews, I'll see that and review it. But I mean, if everyone says it's crap, I'm not gonna go see it and think it's crap. I don't have the funds or the time to see every single movie. I don't want to see bad movies, guys. That's not the point of the channel. So, I'm Wesley Tomsky. Thank you for a great year. See you next time. Like and subscribe. I still don't have any. I change it every time. Signing off. No, that's dumb.